Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, let's have another look at my UR Mont and Helena at level 120. And then this is the second team that I wanted to show off. I won't go into a lot of detail about the builds for these characters. You can check out my previous video, part 1, for more details there. But real quick, UR Mont, building him for defense, I think he's pretty much the same here. One thing that I wish I had done was turn off that giant skill, there it is, which will break the slash resistance, because the other two characters are not going to attack with slash. And I feel like with Mont, because he doesn't do a lot of damage, if he's only breaking the slash resistance for himself, then it's not worth it, and he would be better off just using like more TP skills. He could use TP skills all day, I would be perfectly fine with that. Okay, and then with Helena, I did a couple changes with her. I gave her Garble's Trustmaster instead of her own. So this will raise her magic and then her magic resistance penetration. But she will not have barriers against attacks, so she'll be more offense oriented, a little bit less defense. We'll see how that works here. I also took off Shadow Flare from the Vision card. It did pretty good damage in the previous video, but it's kind of an expensive skill. It only does damage small, and I thought I could maybe get better damage from other attacks, so that's why I turned that off. Okay, and then the last character is going to be Christmas Mashidi. Maybe this is not a big surprise. And I'm calling this team Chaperone because it's like Mama Helena is watching over a date between Mont and Mashidi. I thought that was funny. But for her, again, I have 9S's Spear, I have the Armor of Light on steroids, Bells, Ifrit, and then this time I'm giving her the Phoenix Vision card, because this will be nice with Mont as well. Having the two fire units together, they can help each other out. But this will give some nice attack and then dexterity, which Spear users like. And then here, party ability, fire units will get magic resistance up 20. This is very nice for Mont because he starts out with 0, which is kind of unusual for a physical-based tank, but yeah, we can see the magic 20% resistance there. That doesn't make him a magic tank, not by any stretch of the imagination, but you can go against maybe one magic user more easily than you would otherwise, so. With the previous Mont Helena team, I was staying away from magic users, but I think with this team, I can go against a few, so that increases the choices that I might have. But also the Phoenix Vision card will raise dexterity for fire units. Again, that will help the damage with Christmas Mashidi. And then the level 99 skill, fire units will get Pierce attack up. That's only going to help Mashidi, but that's very good. And then max HP up as a personal ability. Okay, for skills, for sub-jobs, I'm going to give her the Hunter back, but I'm going to turn off Barrage, because that has a very high priority. The only attack I'm going to leave on, actually, is the 100% hit attack. There are more and more evade units out there, so I want to have that. But same setup as before, the Viking support ability, and then HP up, and then Reflex. Okay, that'll do it for the team. Let's have a look at the battles. Okay, here, Auguris and Garble at 99, and then Federica at 120. I wanted to show off a Federica because a lot of people have been using her lately. And then there's one magic user, so we can see how that goes against my Megamon. Okay, but physical barriers from Garble and Auguris. Federica has the bells. Okay, and then there's Garble's Trustmaster, so magic up, magic resistance penetration up. And then the hate up self buff from Megamont. Jamming thrust, more than half damage, almost half damage to Megamont, that hurts. Okay, Barrage from Federica. Alright, there's that slash resistance break. Okay, 100% hit there on Garble. Alright, there's the Spirit Break attack, which also lowers AP. That will take down Federica. Yeah, but against just plain old physical attacks, no problem there. Another jamming thrust from Garble, but not too much damage. Okay, Helena will heal herself. Alright, there's that 100% hit AoE attack that will take down Megamon. And Sentinel on Augureus. Alright, even with the element advantage, couldn't take down Augureus. Sentinel is very strong, of course. Okay, Kidon, that's the magic-based projectile attack. And Sentinel again from Augureus, barely survives that. Alright, but Garble weak to magic, so Helena can take him down. Alright, and then there goes that team. So Mont, he did go down pretty quickly to the magic attacks. Alright, next, here's a combo that I think a lot of people are interested in seeing. 2B and Tifa. There will also be Cloud later in this video, so we can look forward to that. But both at 120, I'm going to assume that they have the vision cards. I wish I'd check that. But Bells on Tifa. Okay, again, Hate and Agility self-buff. Bells on Christmas Mashiri. Alright, there's the physical barriers on 2B. And Guts on regular Mont. Attack, defense penetration, and then ability change, self-buff on Tifa. Evade from Tifa there. I don't know what ability that changes. I still have to check the skill list. Okay, but accuracy up buff from Helena onto Mashiri. That's nice. Okay, slash and strike resistance up from 2B. Drain killer. 7,000 damage from Tifa. Again, Megamon, he is the weakest to strike attacks, so Tifa might be a good answer to him. Okay, lock on jump. And a strike attack from 2B. She does have the Pugilist sub-job, so she can also be an option against Megamon. Okay, but Limit Break from Helena, lots of damage on everybody. And there is an accuracy down attack from Tifa. AoE took down my Helena. Okay, 100% hit there. Tifa can't evade that. And then the healing efficacy down attack from 2B, and my team goes down. So a real brief look at Tifa, but she looks pretty good. Alright, here is a blast from the past, a mono-light team centered on Yuna, a tank, and El Shirel. This was the combination that always gave me the most trouble when it first came out, because you got mix of magic attacks coming from Yuna, and then slash attacks coming from El Shirel. It's hard to guard against both of those. Okay, kind of a meaningless buff there from El Shirel. That will raise slash attack, but if it keeps her back, so that Warrior of Light can come out first, then that's nice. Okay, defense and CT buff from Megamon. Accuracy up self buff from Helena. And attack and defense up self buff from Christmas Mashiri. And magic resistance self buff there. Okay, there again, the slash resist break. That, I think, was the 120 skill from Warrior of Light, which I initially dismissed. But now looking at it here, it's pretty good, so you might want to get that. It did decent damage there. It'll also give regen to Warrior of Light, which is just not fair. Alright, but don't act. That is one of the status effects that Megamon has. Better to use that than the slash resist break. Alright, but Helena goes down from the limit break from Yuna. And 1,000 healing from the regen on Warrior of Light. That's pretty strong. But yeah, people have been asking about Warrior of Light EX. He's really good. Again, I wouldn't expect a lot of damage from him, but he's got like Stop Strike. He has the Hate Up as a TP skill that's very powerful. And yeah, even though he's weak to Pierce more than anything, he's still taking the hits very well. Alright, and then 5,000 damage there from Yuna's Holy. Even with the 20% magic resistance, it's not going to... it's still going to do pretty good damage on him. Alright, but Christmas Mashiri with pretty good slash resistance, and then a lot of kind of defense buffs. Not taking too much damage from Warrior of Light there. Okay, vanilla jump on Yuna, there she goes. Okay, Drain Rush, that is the Nightblade 3-hit attack, but not a lot of damage on Mashiri. Alright, there is that self-heal. Used to be 1 time per battle, but now it's twice. And that was a defense break jump from Christmas Mashiri. And with Reflex, she will dodge El Shirel's Limit Break. And then we run out of time. Oh well. I feel like if the battle were longer, I might have won that. Okay, next, let's go against a Mono Lightning team. Frederica and Charlotte at EX Jobs, and then Nivlu. I am not a fan of mono-element teams just for mono-element teams' sake. Still, you have to think about the characters, if they have like good synergy with each other, if they can like have an actual target to go against. They're fun, but they're not the end-all, be-all. And then in the future, I want to make a video where I compare all of kind of the recent tanks. Charlotte being one of them. Alright, there's the slash resist break. That's decent damage actually on Charlotte and Frederica. Okay, lock on jump, almost take down Charlotte. Helena's just hanging back. And heal. I guess she'll use heal if she's too far away. But yeah, Charlotte, just like Megamon, not a great source of damage. Okay, Sidewinder. Okay, again, decent damage from Megamon. That's after the slash resist break, but Federica, not really known for her defense, so yeah. And then Helena, with her limit break, will take down Nivlu. Okay, last battle. Let's go against Cloud, Dwayne, and Helena. Not looking forward to this. But Cloud sounds very, very strong. He has the Hunter subjob, so that will give him both reflex, and then also ranged attacks, if you want to give that to him. Okay, Soldier's Pride, attack up, and then on critical, chance to restore AP, and he can cast that on other members, so that's pretty powerful. And then Cloud, he does have a 60% defense penetration as a support ability. My Megamon here is built for defense, so he's not going to protect too well against Cloud. But the answer to Cloud might be slash resistance. And then you can build Megamon for slash resistance. He does start with a 25, so you could get him to 100 maybe, or very close to 100. Or of course you could use Sasayaki. I plan on using one or both of those in the future. Maybe I'll do like a counter to Cloud video soon. Still a little bit early. They just came out last week, so a little bit too early for them to be really appearing in Arena. And they're also not getting the bonuses for the Arena points, so yeah. Alright, but here's Cloud and his limit break. 7,000 damage on Megamon. So yeah, if your Megamon is not built right, he's not going to do very well against Cloud. Alright, for the starting positioning, I put Helena on Helena, because I figure, you know, they can counter each other. Wasn't able to one-punch her there, so that's why I lost that matchup. Okay, Dragon Dive there, not a lot of damage. 3,000 damage regular attack there. So yeah, Cloud is looking pretty good so far, but we'll see how the next couple weeks, the next month, play out. Okay, so that was a second look at a Mont Helena Arena team. Next I will make the level 120 review of Mont. Alright, thanks for watching and we'll see you again. Take care.